Hey guys, I'm talking today about joint pain and a solution that I have found that has just been a lifesaver for me, and I thought it was time that I shared it with you. If anyone else can get a benefit out of this product like I have, then I'd just be really pleased, because like I said, it's been a lifesaver. And it's for joint pain, but I've only used it for knee pain. I did try the shoulder one once and I don't think it worked particularly well for me, but for knee pain it's just been phenomenal. And what I'm talking about is Kinesio Tape, or TVT tape. So I've got it in two forms here, which I will explain and talk about. You can get the pre-cut ones in Boots. So this is what I first tried, and this is called Authentic Kinesio Elastic Therapeutic Taping Dynamic Knee Support. And this is a pre-cut knee application. So this is a one-time use. And it says relieves pain and supports muscle in movement. I read what it says on the back. It says pre-cut tape provides fast and effective pain relief, support for muscle aches and injuries. It's designed to directly target the skin layers and muscle tissues to treat the cause of muscle inflammation and pain. It's a water-resistant coating. It can be worn for 24 hours a day and provides relief for up to 3 days. The application is designed to treat runner's knee, provide knee and patella support, and alleviate associated pain and swelling. So basically, when you open this, you've got 3 different types of tape in 3 different colours, and you can cut them to size. And for the knee, one of them goes, you start off by putting one just across the kneecap vertically, then you put another one kind of vertically, but it splits into 2, and then you put one horizontally. And they're different colours, but the different colours are not different types of tape. They are just to give you an idea of where you're putting them and which one to use for what. I can't stress that enough, because I initially thought that there was a reason for the different coloured tape. They're expensive. This is £7.99, and it says that it lasts for 3 days, but I have not found it ever last for 3 days if you are having a bath or a shower. If you're not having a shower, then it might well last, but for me, when getting in the shower, it just starts to peel. You do need to rub it to activate the adhesive, so maybe I've not ever rubbed it enough, but I've used them a lot, and like I said, it did not work for me longer than 1 day. So the first time I used them was on my wedding day, and the knee problem that I have arthritis in my knees, and I have flat feet, so I overpronate, my feet go in, and that causes me knee pain. So I have to wear orthotics all the time. I can't really wear flip-flops, although I have been lately, and I did last year actually. I've been sort of putting up with the pain or taking painkillers. And any kind of heels would hurt me as well. So for my wedding day, I was kind of bummed, because I thought, well, I want to wear a heel. But I did find a shoe eventually. I actually found a jazz shoe that I then I paid a lot of money to have covered in satin and whatnot. But it was, I think, 2.5 inches. And I was worried about the fact that I was going to be wearing this shoe from 10 o'clock in the morning until late at night. And I did take a pair of flatter shoes with me to change into, but I actually didn't need to. And of course, I was going to be standing for all the photos. I was going to be dancing or trying to dance, and all of these things worried me. I was going to be standing for some of my ceremony, although we did have seats because they knew about my knee problem, obviously. And I just thought I was going to be in agony by the end of the day. So I used this because obviously it was under my dress, and the plan was that nobody saw it. And I can honestly say I did not have any pain at all. Now, I must admit, some of that might be down to adrenaline, because obviously there's a lot of adrenaline on your wedding day. And that in itself might have helped with the pain. And I did take pain relief all day long. I made sure I had all my doses kind of ready, and took them at regular intervals. So there was no time where I wasn't kind of loaded with painkillers. But that in itself does not normally stop my knee hurting if I'm on my feet for, sometimes it's only half an hour. Other times I can last quite a few hours. But this was a whole day and evening, and I had no pain whatsoever. So that to me was just amazing, and that was my first experience of it. I then was going on honeymoon, and I didn't go right after the wedding. I went on honeymoon this year actually, and I got married last October. I went on honeymoon this February, and we went to Lapland. We were going on a snow adventure. We both accepted that in doing this and booking all of these adventures, I might not be able to do them all, because they were all physical. So there was husky sledding, which involved standing up, but we figured, well, I can sit down and Kev can do the actual sledding and driving, so that one should be okay. We did snowmobiling, which that's not a problem. We did snowshoeing, which is walking in the snow, and that was a bit physical. But the biggest kind of one that we thought would be a problem was skiing, and I have always wanted to try skiing, but I just kind of knew that my knees were the big thing that would stop me. And it was a 3-hour kind of introduction to skiing lesson, and it was cross-country skiing that we chose because we thought that would be better. But oh my word, it was so hard, really, really hard. Anyway, so I took one of these for every single day that I was there, which was, I think I was there 8 days. So I took 8 of these, so it did cost like 40 quid or something, is that right? 8 times 8, yeah, about £40. But it was well worth it, and I just changed it every single day and used it on my knee, and I did everything. I did every activity with barely any pain. At the end of the skiing, I was in a little bit of pain, but no surprise at all. And the fact that I had managed to do the skiing where you're kind of bending your knees, putting a lot of pressure on them, and people that know me will know that I can barely walk up a flight of stairs a lot of the time, you know, and I can sometimes walk for 20 minutes and be in pain. So the fact that I was doing skiing was just incredible, and I definitely put it down to this because I have tried everything else, and I had really good walking boots on with really good orthotics in. I'd taken my pain, you know, I'd done everything that I usually did, but this was the kind of extra thing, and this is definitely the thing that got me through. Now, I haven't used it much since I came back from honeymoon because they're so expensive, and you know, to just, there's been a couple of Saturdays I'm like, well, I've got this new skirt and I would really love to just put on a pair of flip-flops. You know, I do own a lot of flip-flops, but my knee's hurt, and so I can't, because that's just going to make it hurt anymore, and I'm not going to spend £8 just to put this on to wander up the town. So what I did was I looked up and did a bit of research into this, and like I said, I found that the colours are absolutely mean nothing. They're just colours. They're either for fashion or to show you how to put them on. But what you can buy is you can buy the tape. Now, I have bought the top range original tape, which is called Gold. I'll put a link to where I got this from on eBay in case you're wanting to buy it. And I've bought 5 meters of this, and this was £8. And so this will do, I think Kev and I measured it and worked out that this would last about 6 times. So this works out a little bit over £1 per time, whereas this one is £8. So I'm overjoyed because now I can kind of use it for times where I wouldn't want to spend £8, but I really did want to kind of wear something different. So today, for example, it wasn't even about fashion today. I wanted to go uptown. I was going uptown to have, I had an appointment in town and I wanted to go shopping. But when I got up this morning, my knee was very, very sore. So I said to Kev, well, I'm probably not going to be uptown for very long because my knee's hurting. But then I thought, oh, well, I've got that new tape. I'll try it. I'll put it on. I'll not wear flip-flops. You know, I put my Converse on with my insoles and whatnot. But I'll put this on my knee and see how I get on. So I put it on, and it was much easier than I thought to follow like the instructions of how you're supposed to place it on your knee. And I could instantly feel the difference. Like I was walking around the house saying to Kev, like, the pain's pretty much gone away. And I had already taken painkillers and they had not worked. And I went uptown and I walked around town for a good couple of hours, and I'm still not in any pain at all, and the tape is still on there. So I'm just so impressed with this stuff that I really wanted to tell everybody about it, and hopefully anybody that suffers joint pain will consider giving this a go. And it's so easy to put on. It's kind of got, this comes in a roll, but it's not sticky. The sticky is under here, but it's not one of those where you need to, you know, like you can just rip it a little bit and it comes off very, very easily. It's not a complicated application when you see the pictures on these, but you can look it up on the web. And I could even, you know, if anybody wants a picture of how to do it on the knee, then I will take a picture of mine and send it to you, or do like a step-by-step or something, or find something on the web that you can follow, because it's so easy. It's literally one strip across, another one at the side, and then one horizontally. It's just so easy to do. Like I said, I tried the shoulder one. It didn't work that well for me, but you can try it for plantar fasciitis, which is on your feet. You can try it on your lower back. I think you can try it on your arms. There's kind of all places you can try it, and you can buy ones for your back, your shoulder and your foot, I think, in Boots. So if you can afford it, it's probably worth just buying one of these and trying it and seeing if it does work for you. I'm not 100% sure how it works, and bear in mind that this is not recommended for my type of knee pain because it's arthritis I have, and this is just seems to suggest it's for muscle injuries. But when you're in pain, you're willing to try anything, and what I've read is I believe that it pulls the skin. One of the things it does is it pulls the skin away from the nerve endings, and that's one of the ways it helps, which makes sense to me. And I think as well it is just some kind of support, although I'm not sure how, but you can kind of feel the support as soon as you put it on. So anyway, I'm rambling a bit, I know that, but I'm I'm such an advocate for this. Honestly, I could be an advert for it, and like I'm not sponsored by anybody or anything like that, but I would happily be an advert for this and say it's wonderful. Please try it if you've got any kind of joint pain. If you can't afford to buy the pre-cut one, buy one on eBay, but I have bought the one that's called Gold, which is the kind of top range. So whether the cheaper stuff works or not, I don't know, but it's worth a shot. So I hope that was useful to you guys. Please, if you try it, or if you've tried anything similar, if you've tried the cheaper ones, please do let me know and stick it in the comments below. I'd be really interested to find out what people's experiences were with this. So thanks very much for listening. Best of luck if you do try it, and I'll speak to you again soon.